welcome to another episode of Conversations with Purple. I'm your host, Purple. Thank you very much for tuning in. Yes, it has been a very long time since I've done a podcast. I have been very busy with my radio show, Flashback 80's with Purple. So I thought what would be a great idea is if I tried to come on once a week and before my radio show, talk about one of the featured artists for that week. So this week, I'm going to talk about Robert Plant. Born on August 20th, 1948, he is best known as the singer of Led Zeppelin. Now, as a child, Robert always wanted to be Elvis Presley. He has received many accolades over the years. In 2008, Rolling Stone magazine editors ranked him a number 15 on their list of 100 best singers of all time. In 2009, he was voted the greatest voice in rock by a poll Planet Rock listeners. He was influenced as a teenager by many blues artists, including Willie Dixon and Robert Johnson. In 1968, guitarist Jimmy Page was in search of a new lead singer. So Robert tried out, and Led Zeppelin was born. Led Zeppelin disbanded in 1980 following the death of John Bonham. It was then that Robert Plant embarked on a solo career. Pictures at 11, his debut solo effort, was released on June 28, 1982. The title was a reference to the often heard television news phrase, "Film at 11." The album was Robert's only solo album to be released on the Led Zeppelin Swan Song label, and the album reached a number 2 on the UK album charts and number 5 on the Billboard 200 charts. In March 2007, the album was remastered and re-released with additional bonus tracks. Now, Robert went on to release 3 more albums in the 80s and even recorded a one-off album as the Honey Drippers with Jimmy Page and Jeff Beck. He is still releasing albums and performing today, and he has put out a total of 11 studio albums. What an impressive career spanning over 5 decades. Thanks for listening to Conversations with Purple, and be sure to check out my radio show, Flashback 80's with Purple. You can take a look at my website, Conversations with Purple, and while you're there, you can check out the link for Flashback 80's with Purple and give me a listen. Once again, thanks for listening to Conversations with Purple. Have a great week, and I'll catch you on the flip side.
The preceding program was a Purple Power production. All rights reserved.